Once there a young boy in a small town. He was very lazy and always put off his important work and task. He kept procrastinating and as a result, he was falling behind in his studies and other areas of life compared to his friends and classmates. His family and teachers told him many times to value his time, but he didn't listen to their advice. He didn't care about his future and wasted his time on unimportant things. One day, a wise monk came to their town. He was known for his wisdom, and many people wanted to meet him and learn from him. The young boy also decided to see the monk, hoping that he could get some tips to surpass his friends in every field of life. He reached the place where the monk was staying and waited. When his turn came, he bowed to the monk and said, "O wise one, please help me. I am a failure in my life. I am falling behind my friends, classmates, and others in every field. I want to surpass them all and become the best. Please tell me how to do that." The monk looked at the young boy and compassion and said, "My child, you are suffering because you do not value your time. You procrastinate and waste your precious moment, which you can never get back. Let me tell you a story to help you understand the value of time." The boy nodded eagerly and listened to the monk's story. The monk continued, "Once upon a time, there was a king who was very generous and kind. He loved his people and always helped them in their needs. One day he met his classmate who had studied with him in a Gurukul. The classmate was very lazy and poor. He had no job, no money, and no respect. He always complained about his fate and blamed others for his problems. The king recognized his classmate and felt sorry for him. He asked him about his life and troubles. The classmate said sadly, "O king, I don't know why everyone says that I can't do anything. Even when I try to get a job, everyone refuses me. My enemies has told everyone that I never do any work on time. I don't understand what to do." The king said, "Let's make a deal. Before sunset, you can come to my treasure and collect as much gold, as much gems as you can. It will all be yours." The classmate was overjoyed and thanked the king profusely. He rushed home and told his wife everything. The wife was very happy and said, "Go and get the gold and gems now. Time is on your side." The classmate said, "I can't go now. I am hungry. Give me lunch first." His wife quickly prepared some food and served him. He ate his lunch slowly and leisurely, thinking he had plenty of time to get the treasure. After finishing his lunch, he felt sleepy and said, "I should take a nap. I'll go to the treasure after I wake up." He lay down on his bed and closed his eyes. He thought he would sleep for a while, but he slept for 2 hours. When he woke up, he saw that it was late in the afternoon. He picked up a few bags and went towards the king's treasure on the way. The sun was shining brightly and felt hot. He thought, "I will rest under a tree and then move forward." He sat down under a tree to rest. A gentle breeze was blowing and the weather was pleasant. As soon as he sat the rest, he fell asleep again. He kept sleeping for another 4 hours. When he woke up, he saw the evening was approaching and the sun was about to set. He got up in a hurry and started running towards the palace. After some time, he finally reached the palace, but it was too late. The sun had set and the palace gate had been shut before he could reach there. The lazy man stood there disappointed. He missed the chance to get rich because he had not valued his time. The monk finished the story and looked at the young boy. The boy was speechless. He realized his mistake and felt ashamed. He thanked the monk of his guidance and vowed to change his ways. He understood that time is precious and should not be wasted. He went back to his home and started working hard on his goals. He stopped procrastinating and became more productive and successful. He also became happier and more respected by his friends and family. If we see in our lives, we will find that time is like gold. It is the most precious thing we have. We have only a limited amount of time in our lives, and we should use it wisely and productively. We should not waste our time on one things that do not matter, but focus on things that do. We should not delay our work and tasks, but do them on time and with quality. There is a famous saying, if you value your time, then time will value you. But if you ruin your time, then time will ruin your whole life. We can achieve everything in life by using our time wisely. But if we waste our time, we will lose our opportunities and regret it later. Learn the value of 1 minute from the traveler who missed his train by minute, and learn the value of 1 year from a student who failed in annual exams. Those who value their time can accomplish anything in their life, but those who do not value their time becomes failure in their life. If you want to do something in your life, then never be lazy and procrastinate on your work. Otherwise, one day you will regret it, like the lazy man who couldn't reach the palace before sunset. Therefore, always use your time wisely. Enjoy little moments with your family and friends. By doing so, you will not only achieve your goals and dreams, but also live a fulfilling and satisfying life. I hope you liked it, and if you haven't watched our previous video, then make sure to watch it. It's the story of a monk and a cat, where the monk had told why you should not allow a cat in your life.